What's that word? It's Mr. Rags to Riches, and I'm back with some Rags to Riches credit tips. Look, today I'm going to be going over this crazy Navy Federal play. If you don't got Navy Federal, I advise you to get somebody access code, get you a checkings and savings account, and you gotta run this play. But if you do got Navy Federal, I got something crazy for you. You can run this play tonight. It's gonna help you with your credit report, your credit score, your credit cards, auto loans, anything that got something to do with Navy Federal, it's gonna help you. And it add a primary trade line to your credit report, and you can run this play a few times and it ain't gonna hurt you. Now this play right here is called the Navy Federal Pledge Loan play. Let me break this play down for you so you can run it correctly and not mess it up. So before you call Navy Federal, you wanna make sure that you got some money in your savings account. Minimum of $250, because you don't want to go lower than $250 and have a trade line reporting to your credit report that's less than that. You wasting your time. So minimum $250, and you could go up to thousands of dollars to run this play. So just imagine if you got $1,000 or a $2,000 trade line reporting to your credit report from Navy Federal. Imagine how that's gonna look. So you want to make sure that you got some money in your savings account. You're gonna call up Navy Federal. We're gonna request a pledge loan. The money that you got in your savings account, they're going to use that as collateral. Now look, this is where it's going to get tricky at. What I mean by collateral, Navy Federal going to lock your money into your savings account. The money that you already requested for a pledge loan, they're going to loan you back your own money, and you're going to be able to repay the loan back monthly. That way it's going to report to the credit bureaus as an installment loan. That's the ultimate credit boost. You can't beat that play, man. It's gonna help you with Navy Federal, and it's gonna help your credit report. But that's not even all. After Navy Federal approve your pledge loan, make sure that you got at least $250 reporting to your credit report, so you ain't gotta waste your time. But let me get to the sauce. After they approve it, you wanna make sure that you pay 80 to 90% of the loan back immediately. I say immediately, like a couple days after, a week at the most. You wanna pay 80 to 90% back. But before all that, when you're requesting this loan, they're going to ask you the loan terms. You want to request a 24 to 36 month loan terms. Reason being, you want to have that 24 to 36 month installment loan reporting to the credit bureaus. You want to let it report on time payments. That's why you want to have, you don't want to get a loan for 6 months and you want to have an installment loan reporting for 6 months. You want to have that loan reporting for 2 or 3 years. And once you pay 80 to 90% of the loan back, it's just gonna report all that time on-time payment history, and that's gonna boost your internal score. That's gonna boost your credit report. But let me give you the trick to that. They're gonna ask you, do you wanna pay this? Do you wanna pay this loan back out of your account automatically? You do not wanna pay this loan back automatically. You wanna pay it manually, because if you pay it back automatically out of your account, the next month they just gonna pay the whole loan off, and you're gonna waste your time. Don't ask me how I know, because I did it before. It helps your payment history. It shows lenders you can handle loans responsibly. And there's no hard inquiry to your credit report. So you gotta run this play, man. Look, I just dropped this Navy Federal pledge loan play for you. If you don't got Navy Federal, get a Navy Federal. If you do got Navy Federal, run this play tonight. It's gonna help your credit score. It's gonna help you with Navy Federal. If you want credit cards, if you want an auto loan, if you want anything from Navy Federal, run this play. Build a relationship. Don't just have no checking account. Have you a checkings and savings account. Once you get a checkings and savings account, get you a pledge loan. Once you get a pledge loan, get you a credit card. That's gonna open up all the doors. You wanna start relationships with these banks. You don't wanna come in as a little dog just with a checkings account. That's how they gonna look at you. But when you got a full relationship in-house with every bank that you go to, they gonna treat you right, man. Look, I hope I just helped you with this Navy Federal play. If you don't got Navy Federal, remember, I told you, get somebody access code and get a checkings and savings account and come back and run this play. Look, screenshot it, do whatever you need to do with it. But I got all these plays inside of my Rags to Riches eBooks. No matter what level you at, I'm gonna meet you on the personal side. You wanna start a business, I'm gonna meet you on the business side. You wanna learn about credit cards, you wanna sell trade lines, I got it all in there. 2026 right here, man. Let this be your year that you get to the next level. But it's Mr. Rags to Riches with these credit tips. Follow me everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, Mr. Rags to Riches, man. I'm out.